Hi, welcome back to the Roundtable. I am your host, Steven, and I'm with
Gio.
We're back in the theaters, and today we went to go see Creed 3. Care to go first, my friend?
Yes, on the Rotten Tomato, that 87%, and likes 95%. And I gotta admit it, they're both right. Because you're gonna be in between 85 to 87 to 95, which I kind of agree completely because I find it was very, very well done. I find because now what happens, you have Michael B. Jordan. He's a director now. He did an amazing job. I mean, the story is very well done. It brought me back to the old days of the Rocky, and you kind of and that's the more the modern version, and I kind of was very well done. And then Jonathan Major right now he's playing the villain, which his name is Dame there, and the same wife, the daughter I find adorable. What's her name? Amara.
Amara, correct, yeah.
So she's adorable, cute, the same language and everything. And I got it. And John, what's it called? Michael B. Jordan. He's directing now this movie. And personally, I go, okay, somebody did a good job, but he did an astonishing job for myself. I find after round two, the last bout, what he did. I don't know. I don't know if you guys seen other boxing movies, but all the boxing movies I've seen, and I haven't seen anybody doing what he did after the second round. I'm not gonna spoil alert, but I'm just saying that, okay? And what he did there was very well done. The storyline and everything. For now, like I'm making continue. That might ask my other thoughts, but so far, I mean, decide. Full price, half price, matinee. It's worth it to me. Yourself, Steven?
I enjoyed it. Michael B. Jordan for his directorial debut was good. But for me, and the story was good. Everybody's playing their parts great. It's updating the Rocky universe, I guess, doing Creed. But I'm gonna have to say there's missing. Stallone had a knack of having that underdog story that this guy is not gonna win. I think we sat there and took a bet that we know who's gonna win the first time, and we took a bet who's gonna win the end. It's a no-brainer, and I understand by now we should know who's gonna win. But at least with the Stallone era, you kind of felt when he could lose. And this time, I didn't feel that sense of he's not going to lose. I knew he's going to win. And that's my thing. Although there's one scene, I think he said after round two, the way he films it, if it's the same after you, the way he films it was very interesting. I don't want to give that away. I think that's a highlight in the film. That particular scene where it shows mano a mano, and I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, because you're planning to ruin everything. Spoiler alert.
So, but you'll see what I mean. But that scene shows great promise in Michael B. Jordan's directing abilities. Besides that, it's a great movie. It hits all the right buttons. I didn't like the training. Usually you get in the mood, like every time I see a Rocky movie and he trains, I want to go to the gym right away and train. This one I was like, maybe I'll go get a glass of wine and sit back and relax. That was missing, and that sense of underdog, that potentially that he could lose. I didn't get that here. This, you knew he's going to win and save the day, and him and his friend are going to be whatever. I'm not going to give that away. But you see this a mile away, and then that sense of urgency that he could lose didn't happen for me. But other than that, it's entertaining. Everybody's good. Would I pay full price? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna go cheapy night on this one, or a matinee, whatever you prefer. It's still a good Creed movie, but it is lacking Stallone's understanding of the underdog.
Well, it depends, because this one here more or less was more about marriage, like his personal feeling, how he went through the childhood, what he did. He felt the guilt trip. That's why you want trying to forget. So of course, look, it's the reason it's predictable is because we seen Rocky, so we kind of seen okay, it's gonna be like the Mr. T kind of thing, or it's gonna be the Russian kind of fight, or it's gonna. So we're almost gonna compare it to Rocky, how it's gonna go. So we kind of like for us it's predictable kind of sense because we've seen all the Rocky. A person who never seen Rocky, they're like, oh my God, I didn't see it coming. We seen it coming. It's no brainer kind of sense.
Yes and no, but I mean, like, But you know, like with the Stallone, even if you've seen them all, at one point you kind of go, hey, he's not gonna make it. This I sat there going, hey, okay, he's gonna get a cheap shot. He's gonna fall down.
Because we were younger. We were naive. That's what it was.
Maybe not. I go back and watch them, or at least there's a speech, like even Stallone will give a speech that'll motivate the guy Creed. Even the first one, he gave him a speech, or even in the last Rocky movie, he gives a speech to his son that goes, you know what? It's not how you take the punches, it's how you get up. There's always something there to motivate you. He's got that niche down. This lacks that little thing where you go like, I don't get that, yeah, I want to fight, I want to see this, I want to see him go. This is like, you know they're going to go at it. There's only one way to settle this, it's in the ring. You know that. But there was, and even in the other Stallone movies, you know that. But he has a way of going, you know, like, oh my God, this could happen. This is not going to happen today. He's going to actually finally lose one. This didn't happen. I didn't get that. I kind of went, yeah, you know he's gonna win.
But here's the thing: is what the coach said. You see, at the last round when he had to fight the Dane, right?
Yeah.
His friend. He had to motivate him to be more like Rocky because he was too civilized. He was too much of a strategy. While Rocky was a brawler.
Yeah.
So what happens? It's trying to show that Adonis, he as great as a boxer he is, he's like more like his father, a strategist.
Yeah.
Well, Rocky was a brawler, which Dane is like more like that. He's more of a brawler, but he's a good strategist. And besides that, the other thing we have to surprise because a lot of people are saying Sylvester Stallone was not there. We've seen it. He was a producer. Now I don't know about that there, but I go like, hey, Steven, he's a producer, Sylvester Stallone. So more than that, I freaked out. That was a little Easter egg at the end there. It's like, woo. But anyways, there's two ways of looking at it. It's like he's not no Rocky because Rocky you see it, he's a street brawler. Well, this guy here, Adonis, for example, he has more like his father. He's more prestige. He has more style. And sometimes, like his coach said, you have to bring the animal out of you. You have to be the savage in him. Well, Sylvester Stallone was the opposite. He was savage, and sometimes the coach would tell him, "Okay, sometimes stop brawling, use your head.
Yeah.
Stop going head first. Be a strategist." So they're kind of complete opposite. But one thing I do agree with Steven, look, it's a Hollywood movie.
Of course.
It's predictable. Like he already owes me $200 because I betted both boxing matches, and I told who's gonna win.
I never shook your hand on the bet, so I am not.
The word was bond. Okay, so there you go. Anyways, look. Right now, if you want to go, like if regular price, it's good if you love what it is.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong. One or the other one.
If you like the Rocky movies, this will not disappoint you. Is it the best one? No. It's not the best.
But not the worst.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's
not the best and not the worst.
See, there you go. It's right in the middle.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
I think we're spoiled with 3D visual kind of movies kind of thing. We're like, where's the 3D?
No, well, yeah. I mean, 3D boxing would have been interesting, but I mean, like I said, Stallone had that knack of understanding that he's the underdog. He's always gonna,
Yes.
and you kind of root for him. Here, I'm not rooting for him. I know what's gonna happen. And that's all. I'm not saying in a bad way. He's a good director. He's a good actor. Everybody was good in it, but it missed that touch that Stallone has of the underdog who's beating the odds. He didn't show that, in my opinion. Maybe someone else will see it in a different light and say that, hey, yeah, he did. For me, I didn't see it, but still, it hits all the right. It dots all the T's and dots all the I's. And it's an entertaining movie. That I cannot take away from it. I enjoyed it, but I still missed a little something from it. Something minor.
We could agree to disagree. But look, as I say,
we can box if you want to box. I'm going to do what I'm going to do, you know what I'm saying?
But he's right in the sense that, look, we went to matinee, and that's why maybe I enjoyed it, because I didn't pay full price. Maybe that's what.
And he's going to make $200 off me later. So
yeah, there you go. There you go. So I think that's why I probably appreciate it, because it cost me like $10. I enjoyed it. Now $20 or more some places. Yeah. That might have made me a different person. I've been saying so many times, because the reason I go to matinee, I can enjoy it because it was very worth it how much I paid. $20, maybe me and Steven would be having a fight. There, bang, you made me spend $20 for what? So, but this opinion is right. Our opinion is because we spent on $10, and that's just think that with this critic, we're putting our opinion on a $10 ticket. So you can see right now in the back, that's sunlight. It's not the lights. So that's it. So we can agree to disagree.
Great. So that's our take on Rocky. So we'd like you to subscribe, hit the like button, or smash the button, or hit that like button, whatever you like to do.
And your opinion is always valuable.
Give us your opinion. We'd love to hear from you. This is Steven
and Gio
from the Aroundtable, wishing the best.